Buyer or seller, who determines the market? We have all heard the real estate saying, it's a seller's market, or the buyer is in control. But which one is it? As a buyer or a seller in today's housing market, have you wondered who determines the market? Hi, I'm your realtor, Kelly. Seems like not a day goes by when we don't read or hear headlines on the housing market, whether it's in regard to mortgage rates, housing prices, or inventory. In fact, it can be quite confusing for a buyer or a seller on who's in the driver's seat. So, what data do real estate professionals analyze when looking at the market? Is it the supply and demand of inventory? Typically, when supply is low and buyer demand is high, it tends to be a seller's market. If there is an oversupply of listings, that can indicate it's a buyer's market. An oversupply of inventory shows demand has cooled, shifting the control to the buyer. To break it down even further, as real estate professionals, we look at the absorption rate of a specific area. What so-called experts say in regards to the absorption rate is that if there is less than a 5-month supply of homes available, it's a seller's market. A 5 to 7 month supply indicates a balanced market, and anything more than 7 months supply means it's a buyer's market. However, I do not agree with this, as each area, neighborhood, city, and state will vary. For example, right now in my area, if a home is on the market longer than even 45 days, it's a sign that the home is probably priced too high. So although the experts have given their opinion on what traditionally a seller's market or a buyer's market is, it's really imperative that you consult a seasoned, experienced real estate expert to show you the local data. Let's look at what's been happening nationally. Nationally, we have been in more of a seller's market with lower inventory levels. Of course, this market is not a slam dunk for sellers. It is also challenging to be a seller. Most sellers hold a mortgage with a low interest rate than today's rate. This means that when they sell, they will be purchasing in a higher priced market. So although it's favorable to be in a seller these days, sellers like buyers face higher rates and home prices too. In fact, experts say that the market feels more like a limbo market where both buyer and seller feel conflicted about overall economy. But either way, don't give up, as owning real estate is still the #1 way to build your net worth over time. If you would like more information on the current inventory in your local area, home prices, and days on market, please reach out to me. I can help you prepare your home to go on the market and get the best possible return on your investment.